Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got my makeup inventory for you guys. It's been 2 years since the last time I did this, so there definitely have been some changes in comparison to the previous time I filmed my inventory. Kind of just to give you guys an idea of how I set this up. I'm not really gonna show you my collection in the way of like my setup and all those things, but I did make pictures of the products and they are gonna be like on the screen when I'm talking about them, just so you guys kind of have an idea of what the products are that I'm talking about and what the amounts actually look like when you see them. So let's see, I guess let's just jump right into it and see how I've been doing over the last 2 years. So today, or like it's nearing the end of February currently, and I finished my previous inventory at the end of February in 2015, so we're almost exactly 2 years apart from the previous one. So let's have a quick look. Last time I had 5 bronzers, right now I have 4. I finished a couple, and because as you guys know I moved here from the Netherlands, I'm living in Ireland at the moment. Basically there were still more products in the Netherlands when I was filming my previous inventory that I moved over now, so my collection kind of grew quite a bit. So I used up 1, 2, like 3 bronzers, but I brought over 2. I didn't buy any new ones. So yeah, that's for the bronzers. For powders, I had 2, and right now I have 1, which is completely fine and is the amount that I wanted to have. For bronzers, I think I would be fine with 1 or 2 as well. Then for highlighters, I used to have 7 and I've got 3 right now, which is a really nice amount. Basically what I wanted to have, like 1 more goldish, 1 more champagne-ish, 1 more maybe silvery. Silvery I don't really need that much anyway. So I think 3 is a really nice amount of highlighters. See, I finished 3. I threw 1 away because it was a cream one and it just wasn't good anymore. And I've still got 2 of the ones I used to have, and then from 1 I had a backup which I still have, and so I only have 3 powder ones at the moment, which is fine. For cream shadows, I thought I had 2 in my previous inventory. Clearly I had still quite a bit in the Netherlands, so my cream shadows went from 2 to 7, even though I did finish I think 2 already at this point. I still have a couple more to go through. So I didn't buy any new ones and I don't want any new ones. I don't like cream shadows, so my goal for this one is to have 0. Eyeshadow singles, again I thought I had 3. Didn't really know how much I felt like I needed to have. I don't have a specific amount for that, although I use my palettes way more than my singles, so I don't really need singles per se. And I thought I had 3, used up 2, currently I have 9, and I only bought 1 in the last 2 years, so most of them were still somewhere in the drawer in the Netherlands. Then for pigments, I had 7, 3 of those were sample. Well, I think they're all kind of sample size if you compare them to like the big size MAC ones, but it's still a lot. I finished the 3 sample sizes and I've still got the 4 other ones left. I really don't need pigments because I don't like using them. I do not use them if I don't put them in a project, so thinking about like pressing them into a pan once I finish one. I've just never done that before, so I'm a little bit scared to actually do that. Then I've got eyeshadow quads and trios. I had 4, I thought. Right now I have 7, and basically also stuff from the Netherlands, so I didn't really buy any new quads or trios or duos at this point as well. For eyeshadow palettes, I had 13. I thought I had 13. Turns out I had 15. I didn't finish any since my last inventory, and I didn't really buy any for as far as I can remember. So yeah, I'm really gonna work hard on finishing a couple this year though, to get that number down a little bit. I wrote down last time that I wanted to have 5 for palettes. I don't really know, like a little bit more than 5 would be nice too. I don't really have a specific number for this one. Eye pencils. I finished 1 last year. I had 7 in 2015. Let's see, 2 of them were actually more cream eyeshadow, so I would put them under cream eyeshadows currently, but I finished those 2. And then 2 of them I kind of chucked because I just don't like eyeliner, so that's what I did. Then I've still got my NYX Jumbo eye pencil, which I don't count as an eye pencil. I don't know why I did that in 2015. So I only have 1 Jelly Pong Pong dark green eyeshadow, which I think I can use as a base as well, which is why I didn't chuck that one yet. So basically I have 1 eye pencil currently. Then, let's see, next category, sorry for constantly looking down, but as you guys know, I've got my papers here. Liquid eyeliners, I had 2, right now I have 0. Don't like liquid eyeliners, don't like eye pencils, never use them. If I want like some sort of eyeliner, I would use eyeshadow, so I've got 0 and I don't need any. Eye primers, I had 1, still got 1. It's a different one, but the same one, kind of. So I just really like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which is what I've been using for a really long time now, and whenever I finish that one, I buy it again. So that's that. For mascaras, last time I had 2, right now I have 4. I've got 4 the same ones because I bought a 3-pack around Christmas that I'm using currently, but I use about 4 mascaras in a year, so that's completely fine. Although I would prefer to only have 1 and maybe 1 backup, but just because of that like deal that I have 4 right now. Let's see, next category, lipsticks. I had 19. I thought I had 19. Turned out I have 21 now. I used up quite a bit in the last 2 years. I think I must have finished at least like 10 to 15 lipsticks in the last couple of years. But I definitely had quite a bit lying around in the Netherlands still. Also, I think I must have bought around like 3 to 5 lipsticks over the last 2 years. So like my buying habits have improved significantly, but I've still got 21 lipsticks to work on. For that category, well, it's kind of hard to say. Lipsticks are nice. I think like having around 10 lipsticks at the same time would be a good amount, but that's just like a random number that I'm throwing out there right now. Let's see, next category, lip gloss. I thought I had 19. Currently I have 18. I finished quite a bit of lip glosses over the last 2 years as well, but again I had quite a bit lying around in the Netherlands still, so I didn't buy any lip glosses for as far as I know in the last 2 years. They just came from the Netherlands, where I still have them lying around. So, tinted lip balms. Let's see, I had 5, currently I have 6. Don't think I actually bought any again. So basically my previous inventory was just like half of my collection, so it's kind of hard to actually compare this. But anyway, I finished 2 of the lip balms, but then I brought over a couple from the Netherlands, and in the end I have 6 currently, which is okay for now, but I kind of want to work through them. I don't really think I need tinted lip balms per se. I would just wear like a sheer lipstick probably, and if I want a lip balm I would wear a lip balm. Then for actual lip balms I have, how many do I have? 8 currently. I had 5. I used up almost all of those 5 that I thought I had, but then again I still had quite a bit lying around somewhere that I didn't know about when filming my previous inventory, so I don't think I bought any new lip balms. So I used up 4 and I've still got 8 to work on basically. Then for lip pencils, I had my one Babor lip pencil that I've been trying to work on last year, but I didn't succeed. Currently I have two. I bought another lip pencil, which I don't need. Like, I don't use lip pencils, so I don't really know why I bought it. Like, it's a Clinique one, and I went there to buy a new mascara, and I ended up walking away with a new lip pencil and a new lipstick as well. Which, I don't know. I guess that's the thing when you go to those counters, like, they're really good at selling you stuff that you actually don't need. Let's see, for blushes, I had 21 previously. Right now I have 26. Same thing again. I don't think I bought any blushes over the last 2 years, but I just had a couple still in the Netherlands. I used up 1 or 2 over the last year, but I just really don't go through blushes that long, so that fast. So 26 blushes is way too much. I think like having about 10, maybe even less, would be fine. But I've still got quite a couple of years of blushes to go through before I'm there. And then let's see, next category is gonna be eyebrow products. I didn't have any previously, but I actually bought a NYX brow pencil thingy last month, I think, which I'm using currently, which is fine. Like, I wouldn't buy that particular one again, but I'm way more into like brows than I was 2 years ago, so I don't mind having like 1 or 2 brow products lying around. Then concealers, I had 4, used up all those 4, and currently I have 2. One of them is Urban Decay Naked Skin, so an actual liquid one that I'm using under my eyes and on some things here and there. And then I've got the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, I think that's what it's called. And that's just quite a bit thicker, so having those 2 at the same time is fine. Although I don't use the MAC one that much, so I might not actually need that type of concealer, basically. And then my last category, oh, this went quicker than I thought it would. Foundations, I had to finished up both of them, but bought a couple in the meantime. Right now I have 3. One of them is almost finished, one of them is an actual foundation, and one of them is a BB cream. So I think, like, previously I said I wanted to have 1, but I guess having 2 is fine, because I could have a BB cream and a foundation. I kind of put those together in one category. So yeah, that's definitely fine with me, having 2 foundations and then maybe buying a backup by the time one of them is almost finished. So yeah, that is my makeup inventory. Yeah, I guess it's not really the best way to compare this time, because previously I think I only counted half of my collection, because I only had half of my collection with me here in Ireland, which is kind of a shame, because just you can't really see the progress that I made, and that is what's nice about these inventories. Anyway, I think what I've kind of talked about to you guys now is definitely all the makeup I have. I gave a good chunk of my makeup to my sister as well, because I just didn't want to take everything over here to Ireland, and I wouldn't use everything, it's way too much anyway. So yes, that's it. Let's see how I will be doing by the next time, and I think I'm gonna try and keep a better eye of what's going out, what's coming in, so I can do this on a little bit more of a regular basis than every 2 years, because it's just been pretty long ago since I filmed the last one, and it's just because it takes time to count everything, and yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. It takes time, and that's why I kind of keep pushing it forward and forward and just never do it. Anyway, try to remind me of doing these a little bit more often if you actually want to see them. So if you feel like you haven't seen one in quite a while, just let me know and I try to film one again. I think I kind of want to try and film one every 6 months, maybe every year, kind of depending on how I feel. So yeah, that's it. That was my makeup inventory, and let's see what it will look like by my next update, which will hopefully give a better reflection of what's been going on than this time. Thank you guys very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye!